Before I even open my eyes, I know something is different. I hear the sound of my alarm, but my body does not move right away. I stay still for a few seconds and listen. The room is quiet. The light coming through the window feels soft. I reach for my phone and stop the alarm. I look at the screen. It is a little later than I expected. I sit up slowly and take a deep breath. This is how my morning begins. Good morning. My name is Susan, and I'm really glad you're here with me. Stay with me for a few minutes. This morning starts in a very simple way, but small things begin to happen, one after another. You can listen. You can repeat. You can imagine this morning as if it were yours. I swing my legs over the side of the bed and place my feet on the floor. The floor feels cold. I stand up and stretch my arms above my head. I walk toward the window and open the curtains. The sky looks pale blue. I look outside for a moment, then turn around and walk to the bathroom. I move slowly. I am still waking up. In the bathroom, I turn on the light and look at myself in the mirror. My hair is messy. My face looks tired. I smile just a little. I turn on the water and wash my hands. I splash some water on my face. The water feels cold but refreshing. I take my toothbrush and brush my teeth. I move my hand slowly, back and forth. I rinse my mouth and look in the mirror again. I look more awake now. I leave the bathroom and walk into the kitchen. The kitchen is quiet. I open the fridge and look inside. I pause for a second and scan the shelves. I close the fridge and open a cabinet. I take out a pan and place it on the stove. I turn the stove on and wait. While I wait, I open the fridge again and take out the eggs. I place them on the counter. I reach for the oil and pour a small amount into the pan. The pan starts to warm. I crack an egg and drop it into the pan. I crack another egg. I listen to the sound. I pick up a spatula and move the eggs gently. I look at the stove clock. I think about the time. I move a little faster now. I take bread from the cabinet and place it on a plate. I put the plate on the counter. I reach for the coffee machine and fill it with water. I add coffee. I press the button and wait. I lean against the counter and look around the kitchen. I hear the coffee machine working. I smell the coffee. I look back at the pan and realize I waited too long. I quickly turn off the stove and move the pan. I scrape the eggs onto the plate. Some parts look fine, some parts look a little dark. I look at them and shrug. I sit down at the table and start eating. I take a bite. I chew slowly. I drink some coffee. I look at my phone again. I swallow and stand up. I move back into the bedroom and open the closet. I look at my clothes. I choose something simple. I pull on a shirt. I put on my pants. I grab my socks and sit on the bed to put them on. I stand up and walk to the door. I stop. I turn around and look back at the room. I scan the desk. I scan the bed. I scan the chair. I turn back to the door. I reach for my bag and place it on my shoulder. I open the door and step outside. I close the door behind me and lock it. I take a few steps and stop. I reach into my bag. I pause. I check again. I feel my pockets. I stop moving. I turn around and unlock the door. I step back inside quickly and look around. I walk to the table. I do not see it. I walk to the desk. I look under a book. I move a notebook. I walk to the kitchen and look at the counter. I see them. I grab my keys and take a breath. I walk back to the door, lock it again, and leave. Outside, the air feels cooler. I walk down the street and look ahead. People are already moving. Cars pass by. I adjust my bag and start walking faster. I look at the bus stop in the distance. I keep my eyes on it. I hear the sound of a bus before I see it. I pick up my pace. I reach the bus stop and slow down. The bus arrives and stops. The doors open. I step inside and greet the driver with a short hello. I pay and move forward. I find a seat and sit down. I place my bag on my lap. I look out the window as the bus starts moving again. The city passes by slowly. I see shops, I see people walking, I see someone waiting at a corner. I rest my head against the seat and breathe. I think about the day ahead. I listen to the sounds around me. I hear conversations, I hear laughter, I hear the bus engine. After a few stops, I stand up and press the button. The bus slows. I step off and walk onto the sidewalk. I look around and get my direction. I start walking again, slower this time. I feel more awake now. My steps feel steady. I arrive at the building and pull the door open. I step inside and let the door close behind me. The noise from outside fades. I look around for a moment and adjust my bag. I walk forward and feel ready to continue my day. I walk down the hallway and feel the sound of my steps echo softly. I slow down and look around. The place feels calm. I adjust my bag again and take a deep breath. I walk toward the stairs and go up slowly, one step at a time. I reach the top and pause for a moment. I look at my phone. I put it away and continue walking. I enter the room and place my bag on a chair. I take off my jacket and hang it carefully. I sit down and open my notebook. I look at the page and read the first line. I pick up my pen and write a few words. I stop. I read again. I write again. My hand moves slowly. I feel focused. People begin to enter the room. I hear chairs move. I hear quiet voices. Someone sits near me. I look up and smile. I hear my name. I answer with a short sentence. I listen. I nod. I wait. When it is my turn, I speak. I speak slowly. I pause between words. I do not rush. I finish my sentence and stop. I feel calm. Time passes. I listen more. I speak again. I change a word. I repeat a sentence. I continue. I notice that my voice feels more natural now. I look around. I feel comfortable in my seat. I take a sip of water and close my notebook. Later, I stand up and walk out of the room. I walk down the stairs and step outside. The light feels brighter now. I walk along the street and think about lunch. I look at my phone and check the time. I turn the corner and stop near a small place. I look at the menu. I read the words slowly. I choose something simple. I step inside and wait. When it is my turn, I speak. I order. I listen. I nod. I wait again. I pay and take my food. I sit down and place the plate in front of me. I take a bite. I chew slowly. I drink some water. I look around. People are talking. I hear familiar sounds. I hear new sounds. I understand enough. I finish eating and stand up. I throw away the trash and step outside. I walk slowly now. My body feels a little tired, but steady. I walk back toward home. I think about the morning. I think about the alarm. I think about the kitchen. I think about the bus. I think about speaking. I feel satisfied. I arrive home and open the door. I step inside and close it behind me. I take off my shoes and place them near the wall. I put my bag down and sit for a moment. I breathe in. I breathe out. The house is quiet. I walk to the kitchen and pour a glass of water. I drink slowly. I sit down and look ahead. The day has already started, and I am ready to continue. If you stayed with me until here, stay a little longer. These slow stories help you listen carefully. They help you hear real English again and again. If you want more mornings like this, more simple stories you can follow and repeat, subscribe to the channel. That way, the next story will be waiting for you. I'll see you next time.